Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super duper cool card, and it's really easy. It's just stamping and a bit of die cutting. And again, I'm using the Adventurous Skies, and I want you to know that you can do really fancy cards, and sometimes it's just nice to bring it back, do something quite simple, and I think this looks really effective. So let's just get straight into this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to cut your card like this. So I am using the thick Whisper White cardstock. Now I can get two out of this sheet. Okay, so this way, I'm just going to move the cutting blade out of the way. I'm going to score this at 14.9 centimeters. And then I'm going to cut at 10.5. And that is going to give you two cards exactly the same size that fold like that. Really easy. So if I was doing the card the other way, the measurements are the same, but you cut at 14.9 and score at 10.5, and that gives you a card that opens this way. Two cards. So this one I will put aside for another day. Now for my layers, I'm going to cut this at 10 centimeters. And here comes Harvey. 14.4 centimeters, and that's going to give me a nice border, even border right the way round. Got a little bit fluffy there. And then I'm going to cut a white piece, which is the regular basic white. So did I say that's 10? So this piece I'm going to cut at 9.5 centimeters. And that one was 14. Just double check my measurements. Check your measurements twice, cut once. So 13.9 for this one. And this piece is what you're going to use for your stamping. So there you go, got that piece there. It's going to sit on that piece there. So that's all the cutting. So next up I'm going to do my stamping, and I'm going to die cut on screen, which I don't normally do, but the reason I am today is because I want to show you the dies that I'm using, and how easy it is if you do it all together. So I'm using Night of Navy, and I'm just going to pop that there, and then I just need to double check. This is the die that I'm using. Now if I go that way, oh look, it's tight, but I can still do it. And if I just get another block, be easier. I'm going to use the Happy Birthday, because the Happy Birthday fits fantastically in there. And I'm just going to put that there. move that out of the way just for a second and get my die cutting machine. So you can't actually see, but I am lining up my dies. And my little aeroplane die. Before I cut that, I just need to double check, because I think I've got the banner around the wrong way. Yeah, needs to go that way. So what you want to do is you want the point going this way where your happy piece is. So it says happy birthday. I will show you once I've cut it. Otherwise, the message on the back of the aeroplane will be facing the wrong way. So that there is our happy birthday, and it will be like, oh, be like that. So next up I need this little die and a piece of pecan pie. And that's that piece. Oh. So these are our pieces. So this piece here we're going to glue onto there like that. So you want just a very tiny amount of glue. So we'll do that first. We'll do some colouring in. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I've got so much glue on my finger now. And that's that piece there. The colours I'm using to colour in are bronze and grey. What's this? Grey granite I've used. I'm not sure that that's a current colour anymore, but sorry about that. I had to pause you just for a second. My son is talking to his friend on PlayStation, and I know how, you know, how noisy they can be. I'm just looking for my original card and I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Dear oh dear. So I just want to double check that which sections I'm actually colouring in. It's been a while since I made this. So, and I'll try not to get my head in the camera. I do love the bronze. I have to say it's one of my favourite colours. going all the way around the front of this. And to make sure that these blend well, you just use circular motions if you're not familiar with the blends. We nearly forgot our little legs. And that there is our little plane. And I'm just going to put a tiny dot of glue on this piece. And pop that there. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And now I'm going to stamp my card. So I've got a piece of grid paper here because I am also going to use the blender brushes as well so that it's not so stark white. And I'm going to get all of the clouds out. Okie dokie, where's me another new block? I'm using Night of Navy ink. I'll take that one off. I'm just looking to see if I need any more clouds. Sometimes less is more, I have to say. So I'm going to leave that as it is. I now have boho blue. And a blending brush. And I'm tapping off a lot of the colour, and when using your blending brushes, start with circular motions before you touch the paper. Crazy as it sounds, but it works, okay? And it just means you don't get a blotch of colour. And you can build it up as much as you like. I actually like quite a lot of white space, so I'm not going crazy. That's about as much as I'm going to do with this. And I'm going to glue that down onto here. And then we are ready to put the rest of the card together. And there you have it, our finished card. So this is my original. I've done slightly different colours here. I don't think you can see that on the camera. There you have it. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.